Shazam. Will you go away, cat? I don't see you all day. I sit here and you come bug me. You crazy animal. Watch that. Hey, Ryan. How you doing? There is one tiny fly that I did not see until I turned on all of this. I haven't. Well, yeah, we got one. I don't know if that's the one I was hoping to get. How you doing, Mr. Blue? My parts seem to be okay, but of course you never know until you use it again on Lego. But that was just horrible how badly they broke the other night. I mean, this one was a four-way crack. I mean, it just disintegrated. And I gave up trying to put the other one in, but you can see the hole through the piece. That's how bad that was. But I've made a note of it, and for now it's glued. Yeah, I was tempted to go on, but I got the invite, and it's like, nothing I want to talk about tonight particularly. I could dual stream, I suppose. And I turned off the 1080p version of this. Just didn't like it. I don't think StreamYards can handle 3 cameras 1080p leaving me doing what it does. Didn't seem to like it anyway. And let's see how long these last here. Gonna give them a fighting chance. Put them behind another part. Hopefully I still got all the video and photography for these 2 sets. Then I'll have no bottleneck tonight. Let's see, what's in there? Oh, more plastic. Yeah, I'm just keeping this box to use it for raw cardboard if I need it. Well, thank you, Mr. Blue. Let's see, I got the same old problem I usually do. What is showing and where? So let's see how well Snups is doing. And how about my photography photos? I mean, that should be Jabba's palace on top. I would like to do. Again, oldish, not too old, but oldish parts. No, it helps if you spell it right. Okay, so Jabba's Palace from 2012. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't even know how many figures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 real figures if you don't include Salacious, Crumb, and Jabba. I do have a YouTube. Do I have a, let's see, 9516. 9516, very good. I will have to update that, but that's okay. Nope, that's fine. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of little crappy things in there. Okay, cool. All right, no reason I can't take this down. Tear it down. Petition to save the palace. I always thought I would make it bigger or do like a big double base plate kind of thing. I don't know. Oh, that's good. But yeah, this thing is super cool. Oh, geez. Oh, yeah, the big thing Jabba's on. Oh. Little Salacious Crumb, which no one can see now because I'm a nitwit. And definitely some really cool figures. Chewie in handcuffs. Booshk. Princess Leia in Boosh or Booshk? Boosh armor. Green dancing chick. Gamorrean guard. Very cool set. Oh, yeah, and of course, Han Solo in Carbonite. One of the cooler ones, not the stupid brick one with a print on it. Shazam. Not a lot of Lego left that I want to tear down. Undecided about the brick heads, especially since there was some more I wanted to build first, but there's a whole slew of non-Lego I want to rip through. Oh, got another one. That's 2 for those keeping track. I love that bug zapper. That thing's amazing. Scares the hell out of us when we're in the dark watching movies. Yeah, you'd be sitting here in the dark watching whatever, and it's like zap. Which reminds me. getting a fair bit into, oh, look, National Geographic 911. I gotta get my daughter to sit down and watch that. There's so much she doesn't know about that day. She only knows my story. What happened to me here in Toronto driving through the city that day. Which was scary enough, because in Toronto that day, let's see, around noonish, I had a 1 p.m. appointment for dental. I think that was my root canal. I can't remember. But I had to drive down into the city around lunchtime from way up north of the city. And it was a ghost town. Everyone had bugged out. The city hall, though, had a fire in the basement. And of course, so everyone was paranoid that, oh no, we were getting our own little piece of the action. Turned out it was an unrelated fire. Stuff happens. But yeah, that was not a fun day. Tell you, this is such a great little set. Not to mention the fact that the two sets, the Rancor Pit and Jabba's Palace, were a year apart and were clearly designed to fit together. I thought it was brilliant. And we really haven't seen that kind of thought before or since. See, if I turn this over, I don't know what'll fall out here, but nice 4 holes that aid in mounting on top of the Rancor Pit. Just beautiful. Yeah, it was definitely a day I'll never forget. It's funny. So the episode of X-Files I'm listening to right now, season 2, episode, I don't know, 4 or 5, whatever. It's called Sleepless, if you're following along. And I end up watching some stuff on YouTube about sleep deprivation, the effects of caffeine on the body, which is funny because I use and abuse caffeine on my road trips. You know, to stay awake. And I found what works for me. It's the energy drinks, the big caffeinated ones, with or without sugar. I prefer the ones with sugar, but most of the time it's the ones without sugar. But with large caffeine and other stimulants. And what I found is, like, don't chug them. You sip them. So if I open up a can, I will be sipping that for 2 or 3 hours while I'm driving, just to keep the caffeine levels at a certain level. Because caffeine, just like almost anything else, you crash afterwards. So the trick is keep the levels at a certain point. You don't have a crash. And I've become quite the expert on how to monitor and maintain those levels for very long driving or very long periods of staying awake, like 40 hours when I was moving one time. That's not to say I didn't have any ill effects, but I learned what works for me. I haven't been watching that many streams lately. I mostly watch videos. That's okay. I tried to watch some stuff today, and there wasn't a lot of streams to watch that I was interested in. Even the ones I like, it's like, oh, okay, after a few minutes, my attention level wasn't there. I had a raging headache from yesterday and didn't do me any good today. But I'm about 90% now. But I definitely found there was F all to watch. I lost count how many Lego channels I'm sub to. Yeah. Of the 300-ish subs, I'd hate to think how many are actually Lego. Of which only, I bet 50 are Lego. I'll tell you, something that annoyed me today, and I don't know if it's just because I wasn't feeling well, listening to people whine and bitch about Lego. And it's worse hearing it from Lego YouTubers that make money from YouTube and from their content. Because to me, like, I don't trust the view from someone who's basically making money doing this stuff. I just don't. Never will. They have to exaggerate everything. They have to sensationalize everything. Point in case, the Republic gunship. I mean, I thought people were done bitching about it once, everyone had their sets. And that was the funny thing, that virtually everyone who bitched about it bought the set. Don't buy the sets. I mean, almost everyone who I saw who bought it and bitched about it, they had an opportunity not to buy it. It's not like they had pre-ordered it. They still bought it to bitch. And that's the way I look at it. I'm pretty much done with donating to any channels unless it's for my entertainment value. If I'm trying to get them to do something, or if I think it's funny, or if I'm trying to self-promote. None of them need my money, especially those getting free Lego. But even the ones that aren't, I see zero reason to help other people buy Lego. I need to help myself buy Lego, I think if I get to a point, I mean, I could take donations now, either through Streamlabs or PayPal or whatever. But I suspect I probably won't. I don't know. I'll cross that bridge someday and make a decision that makes sense to me. Ooh, boy, that's in there really hard. Must be a triple long. Yeah, oh, it's a push pin. All right. Ooh. Oh, that's 3. This set's probably the Jabba's Palace here is probably one of my favorites. I mean, great character selection. Nice build for the time. I mean, hey, nice build now. I think the only thing people would wish for is more, right? Even though it's a playset, like, yeah, more, bigger, more, bigger. I mean, that's the adult builder in us. I think the intended targeted audience, the kids, big is cool, but I think more, like more sets, more variety, as opposed to, yeah, just give me a bigger set. Did you see the new Fender Guitar Set? Yeah, and it's funny too. So I commented. So that's based on a Lego's idea, right? An idea submission, I believe. And it's a branded licensed set. So they worked with the guitar company to get that license and produce that nice set. The thing is, a few months ago, Mega Constructs, through Mega Collabs, produced a Fender guitar set, from what I could see, similar size. And what I feel more important, or a cooler feature, was that the Mega Constructs version, the box that it comes in when you're done is designed to be a guitar holder, you know, kind of with the foam kind of insert and all that. So the box becomes a permanent part of the display for the guitar, which was wicked. Now, of course, Mega constructs, even at its best, can be hard to get. And this was the collabs, which is limited run kind of stuff. Very hard to get a hold of. Now, the Lego one, I imagine, would be much easier, of course. But I'm so curious as to how two different brick companies in the same 6-month period of time could be doing an official licensed set based on that guitar. I find that really interesting. And the fact that Lego is the second one out of the gate with it, not the first, you know? I just found it really funny. Now, if I can get my hands on the Mega one, I will, and you guys will see it. Because the one thing I've definitely learned in the last 5 years and switching from being a Lego purist to exploring many brands is that there's some incredible secondary market value in the much more limited Mega market than there is in Lego because, well, Lego is so vastly overproduced and so many speculators buy 2, 5, 10 copies of a set. Just like the trading cards for many sets for Lego, it's going to be a long time before there's real value. And then you got the opposite problem. Mega underproduces. They have a hard time delivering to market. That one is probably Princess Leia's Bushes. I'm going to keep that with her. So yeah, I don't discount Mega for investment purposes, you know. Like Lego, even their show stuff can go up in value and can be hard to get. And I got a Halo set over here. It's just 6 figures that Halo people and Mega constructs collectors would kill for. Masters Universe, I got Battle Bones, and trust me, the production runs on that are smaller than virtually any Lego set produced. So smaller market, smaller customer base, but with real piss poor distribution makes for much higher demand for what I collect. So it's like, yeah. In the case of Battle Bones, I got 2 more outside of what I'm keeping. I think originally I had 4, and I know I sold 2. One to a friend who was dying to get involved, and he wanted to be a completist on the sets. I go, buddy, you're making a mistake. If you're going to be a completist on sets, you're already behind. You set yourself up for disappointment and failure if you try and be a completist on the sets. It's a great way to collect, of course, you know, fun, but there's always going to be something that these companies will screw you on. Show collectibles that are impossible to get, or that the flippers buy all the multiples of. But that Fender would be nice for some people. Going to be a real niche item, you know, like the piano and the typewriter. I don't know what they're pricing that Lego guitar at. Yeah, it's going to be a sad day, that's for sure. It's probably when I'll sit my daughter down. Definitely an important historical day. And I say that as a Canadian, because to me, everything changed. I know people try to, just like at the pandemic, everyone's trying to rush to make it go back to the way things used to be. But it never does go back, you know? Come on, come loose. There we go. Wow, those are super stiff. The hinges. Ding. I haven't been to New York proper since before 9/11. That's how, I mean, I traveled across the border a bunch of times, but yeah, I mean, all my traveling changed. But after the pandemic, and don't got to do silly show you vaccine crap. That's 4, I think, for those keeping track. I definitely want to head to New York. I want to see the new Legoland. My wife wants to get back to New York. She loves Broadway. Do 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 do. I don't know if I actually want to go to the memorial. I think I kind of like to remember the buildings as they were. I don't know. I'm torn. I don't even know what my reaction will be because, man, it was rough. That was a hard time for the Americans, for us Canadians with family and friends down there. Come on, pop out. Oh, don't break. Let's not start that. There we go. Oh, man. Not technic, but can still be rough taking it apart. This is one of my favorite Lego pieces. These big kind of plates with grills. You can use them in so many cool ways, you know, fencing, whatever. texture. The fact that they're full of holes makes them light for their size. Great way for reducing weight. Oh, I don't like episodes where doggies get hurt. Don't hurt the doggy. Ooh. Was that a spaceship? Stay tuned. Come on, there we go. I wonder what parts are most prone to breakage. I know 1x1s people have a lot of problems with. Frankly, those aren't the ones I usually have problems with. Yeah, Dwayne, take your medicine. I'm not crazy, Doc. They're coming for Dwayne, Doc. Run, Dwayne, run. Oh, American football? I love American football, but I prefer Canadian football. Used to be a lot of games played in the snow and mud. Used to make it a lot more interesting. I love the top of the palace, like a flying saucer. Girls college basketball? Never. I don't watch any lady sports. I don't find it entertaining. University of Connecticut Huskies. Did I get that right? I tried years ago to watch WNBA. hard to watch. I mean, they're plenty athletic, just no interest in it. What's going on, kitty? Meow. My cat definitely suffered some when we were away. See, my grandmother watches the game with my father and grandfather. With me, my grandmother watches the game with me. My father and grandfather passed away. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I used to watch with my dad. It was big one was pro wrestling at lunch, near lunchtime on Saturdays, coming from WUTV channel 29 Buffalo. We'd get that in Toronto. The other thing we were big into is we watched golf, especially the Skins games, very entertaining. And Formula One, that was a big thing we would watch. And then sometimes just Wide World of Sports when that was on TV. When my dad was home, we watched what Dad wanted to watch. I'm sure that's pretty consistent for most people. My dad was not a big reader. Oh, I got to get more of that. That's good. Now that we have in common. So me and my dad did go to some boxing, but there wasn't a lot to watch locally in Canada. I mean, we'd watch the pay-per-views or closed circuit back then, as most of it was called. One of the last big ones was Tyson Sphinx. Not sure if we saw another big one after that because we were pretty disappointed. I wish I could rebroadcast what I'm listening to. It's sometimes funny. I find these days it's hard to find a bunch of guys to watch sports together with. Everyone's playing video games, or in our case, like I'm building bricks or tearing them apart. My best friend's into Transformers. I mean, everyone I know watches movies or TV, but generally what they like's different. Like I got friends into Harry Potter, and I've yet to watch a single one of those all the way through. Oops, I just... Gotta be careful. A lot of large flat pieces. They tend to poke. Even these kinds of bags. This is another one of the creatures, but I will probably not include it as such. At my last place where I was employed, me and one of the coworkers from the other company in the building, we used to go see the pro wrestling when they would come to town. Kind of got me back into watching the indies. But then when I left that building, it got harder and harder. And then the very last show we saw, I don't know, 2017, 2018, we kind of had a bad experience with the tickets. Best tickets, but the organization running the tickets kind of messed things up and we couldn't sit together. We didn't go to another event again after that. And sadly, it was the only one that I bought the tickets for. Every other time I would pay him to get the tickets. And yeah, kind of sad how that ended up. I should give him a call, see how he's doing. Oh yeah, I mean, that's all I watch is pretty much YouTube. And the odd Netflix and Disney Plus, and Prime maybe. But right now, I'm trying to make good use of this Disney. Don't know if I'm keeping it. I mean, most of the back catalog I watched first time around, so I don't really have it. Even this I've watched before. But I do like X-Files. Wow. Run, Dwayne, run. So, Mr. Blue, what's your favorite YouTube to watch? You got a favorite channel or type? One of the things I love to watch is van lifers. Basically, I call them homeless people, but people who have usually chosen to live in their vans for whatever reason. Sometimes because it allows them to travel and it's just cheaper. Other guys who are just can't afford the other way of life and found this to be something they can work with. Most of the van lifers I used to watch, all the crap went to hell though with the pandemic. I only know a few who are still doing it. Van City, he's Chrome, that guy, he's Canadian. Actually, the two guys I know who are still doing it for real are Canadian. But they've been stuck in BC for the most part. Not a lot of travel options. But people I used to watch, Eamon and Beck, Trent and Alley, these are guys who traveled the world with their vans. They drive up and down the continent and then ship their van to another continent and then drive it around there. But then pandemic and poof, everyone goes back home. No, I didn't watch his new video. Brick halls don't. I'm pretty sure his newest one was a brick hall. Halls don't interest me because most people don't even tell us a story. I don't put every set I get or every new acquisition into my new bricks this week kind of videos. If I got a story, that's usually why I bother, but no one wants to see every single set I get. And they definitely don't want to see the huge multiples when I do those. I get a lot of negative feedback on those. So it's like, well, I figure if it's interesting to me, then I'll make a video of it. And I do have a few new sets from the travels. Few sets I'm still got to pick up from people, but I'm trying to decide, is that something I'm going to do this week, or will I just do a smaller video without those? I don't know. Hey, OBR. Open, build, repeat in the house. Nice. I'm tempted. Don't know though. Should I make a second bag? If I put it on that one bag. Let's see. I gotta make sure I get more bags. 9516. What year? 2012. Two of two. Let's say 1 of 2. Okay. Oh, not nearly as much as I thought. That's okay. Let's see, what should I do about that? I'll probably use some cardboard here. See, this Lego is going to be stored for a while. And I figure I better protect the pieces best I can. Hey, Arsenal. Put these together. And if I put a little tape on it, keep the swords from bending. No. Run, Mulder, run. Hey, OBR, do you know a YouTuber named Jesse? He used to do videos with his wife, probably with a different name. They did a lot of camera videos, but they also did a lot of prank videos and travel, just all over the place. I noticed he's doing van life all of a sudden. I think he ran out of content. Not sure if he's with his wife anymore, though. He did, he does a lot of work with Casey Neistat. And usually I only remember seeing them once, twice a year when they would work together and collab. So when I saw him, I went, oh, look, that's neat. Jesse's back. Oh, you're looking at the guitar set, eh? Take Jabba apart. Ooh, this one's less solid than the other Jabba was, I think. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. I'll have to see more on this guitar before I make a decision. Take it easy. Nice. What game are you going to play? I really got to either set up a PC for gaming or buy a new Xbox. I miss playing competitively. I love listening to people talk themselves in the third person. Oh, poor dude. Uh-oh. Mulder knows they got sharpshooters on the guy. He's just basically conning him into walking towards the sniper rifle. I think Mulder's finally given up. I think that's why he's done that. Yep, red dot. Pop, pop. It's funny wrapping plastic Lego bricks in more plastic. Oh, Fortnite. Oh, awesome. Take it easy, OBR. Let's see if I put all these in that same bag. It'd be a pain in the butt for sure. I definitely gotta get my big totes out and start putting some of that crap away. This guy's so cool, the Rancor. Skeleton. Let's see. Come on. All right. Okay, so 75005. Rancor pit. Okay. We've got to go. He was telling the truth, Mulder. Looks like a barcode. Come on, be good. There we go. And the machines go crazy. Imagine that. Scully's freaking out. Yeah, but I can't tell you until I do new bricks. Otherwise, no one will watch new bricks. I just haven't decided when to pop the cherry on that. Mostly because I also got to pre-plan it. I just can't fire up the stream like I do this. I do a little self-promotion. But like I said earlier, I got a couple already beside me. Literally a couple feet from me. And then some I got to pick up. And plus, I want to tell a few of those travel stories. Jeez. Huh. Duh. Now you know. She's in trouble, Mulder. Really? Oh, they left it as a two-parter. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, definitely two-parter. Whoop, 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 whoop. Bingo. We'll probably do new bricks on Friday. I just gotta decide. I know I gotta drive to IKEA Friday during the day. I think my mom wants a new unit, so if I'm gonna end up having to pick it up, chances are I'm gonna have to build it too. I can't do that Saturday because I know my wife is driving around with the car. Oh man, two plates together. Lego, what are you doing? Oh, this one's a pretty quick one to take apart. Run, Mulder, run. I need another drink. I will be back. Shazam. Ow, kitty. Will you stop that? You are going to get in trouble. Don't do that. Ow. You've already been fed. Ow. Kitty. That's not funny. Kitty. Stop. Do you want up? Do you want up? Are you going to come up? I bet you're not going to come up. Up. Oh, this is the big monster. Meow. I'm being really nice right now. Usually he doesn't let me do this. Oh, you're gonna flip out? I gotta put you down. I can't have you mess up my Lego. He's not affectionate with me. Meow. Okay, relax. You can go back down. Ready? Bing. Now will you go away and stop scratching me? Jesus. Don't you do it there, buddy. That's what you call game over. Kenny? Kenny or Kitty? But yeah, he was super needy when we were gone in Montreal. Hid in my mom's room. I let him stay an extra day there just because we were a little lazy about picking him up. I went to get him. And he was stuck behind her fireplace. Ken. Oh, Ken Wentz? He doesn't drop by often. Mr. Lord of the Figs. He's got a Bricklink store. Big Lego guy in Ontario. Veteran. Knife maker. He's got interesting life story. Well, plus he's going to be filming that show, I think this week or next or something, right? We'll see and hear more of that in the future, I'm sure. What a great piece, eh? Huge. I love how this guy keeps speaking in third person. Please don't stop Dwayne Barry. Please don't stop him. Ooh, and got it. I'm definitely going to build that East Trough idea of mine. Where'd you go, cat? No, I don't trust you. Meow. I can lay that together. He is lying, Mulder. I think when I finish this, I'm done for the night. The guy in your car, that's who. Can't trust Krychek. He's going to screw you. You tell him, Mulder. Wow, that's stiff. Oh, there we go. Boom. Yes. That was quick. Let's see. What can I do? Rancor pit. Will this stud in? Maybe. Is that going to be a problem coming up? No. There we go. I don't know if that's better. Nice. So much quicker than the way I used to do it. Let's see, will that sit? Wow, I'm going to need a big bag just for him. Just to make sure he doesn't get messed up. Oh. What happened there? We're having trouble switching to Twitch. This may be an issue on Twitch's end. Oh, I don't really care. Oh, have a good one, Mr. Blue. Wow, this guy's huge. There we go. Probably overkill, but I want to keep him as nice as I can. 4 figs, 2, 3, 4. And we just throw the bone in there. Skeleton. Can't really call him a Star Wars figure. That's funny. I should make a video showing how much of the stuff we bagged in the last 2 weeks. That might be of interest to somebody. All right. Well, there she is. Oh, look, it went and reconnected to Twitch. I don't know what was going on. Anyway, we'll close her down. That's 2 sets tonight. It's more than I thought I'd get done. I'll catch you guys. Let's see. Tomorrow's Thursday. Yeah, we'll do some more. I want to finish up on Lego and start doing some of the non-Lego stuff. Some of that's a lot more interesting too. I'll be a lot more worried about breaking that stuff apart though. A lot of that I just can't replace. All right, everyone. Take it easy. Peace.